Could you be unknowingly harming your health every single day? Have you ever stopped to think why some people remain vibrant, alert, and full of energy well into their 80s and 90s, while others battle fatigue, frequent illness, and a slow health decline? What if it's not just luck or good genes, but something as simple as your daily body care habits? Most of us stick to the hygiene routines we learned years ago: showering, brushing our teeth, maybe applying lotion, and assume we're covering all the bases. But here's something few people realize. 5 body areas, often ignored, especially by older adults, aren't being cleaned thoroughly, and that matters a lot. Overlooking these spots can lead to serious issues like chronic inflammation, infections, and a weakened immune system. Emerging studies even link poor hygiene in these regions to heart problems, diabetes complications, and mental decline. The good news? Addressing this takes just a few minutes each day and can revitalize your energy, boost circulation, and even support a longer life. I never gave much thought to these overlooked hygiene pitfalls until a conversation with Dr. Emma Harris, a geriatric expert with 3 decades of experience. What she revealed completely shifted my perspective on self-care. So today, I'll walk you through 5 body parts most people neglect and explain how simply caring for them better could add years to your life. No need to spend hours in the bathroom or buy fancy products. These tips are simple, practical, and take just a few minutes, yet the effect on your health can be profound. Stick with me to the end, because once you know these 5 areas, you'll begin to feel real changes: fresher breath, improved balance, fewer aches, and better sleep. Before we begin, do me a small favor. If you value your health and want more tips like this, hit the like button. It helps me bring you more useful content. And if you haven't already, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on future videos that could change your life. Let's kick things off with one of the most surprising and most forgotten parts of your body: your tongue. The hidden health hazard you rarely consider. Picture this: you clean your kitchen daily, wiping counters, scrubbing the sink, taking out the trash. But what if there was one surface collecting layers of bacteria, grime, and old food, and you never touched it? That's your mouth. When you ignore your tongue. Your tongue isn't just a muscle for eating and speaking. It's home to over 700 types of microbes. Some are helpful, but many can cause harm if allowed to thrive. Here's the problem. Harmful bacteria on the tongue can slip into the bloodstream through small cuts or inflamed gums, especially common with age. Poor tongue hygiene has been linked to heart issues, diabetic flare-ups, even respiratory illnesses. An unclean tongue can dull taste, weaken immunity, and cause ongoing bad breath. Think of it like the air filter in your home. When it's full of buildup, the air you breathe becomes stale and dirty. The good news: cleaning your tongue is quick and simple. Here's a fast and effective way to clean your tongue. Use a tongue scraper. Available at any drugstore, it's far better than brushing. Gently scrape from back to front, no need for pressure. Imagine dusting a shelf. Do it 3-4 times. You'll notice a thin white or yellow layer. That's bacteria and debris you're removing. Rinse with water or a gentle mouthwash to clear away residue. When to clean? Morning. Do it before breakfast to clear away overnight buildup. Night. Be gentler before bed, since your tongue may be more sensitive after a full day. The powerful benefits of tongue cleaning. Taste returns. Many older adults say that within weeks of scraping, food tastes better. Imagine enjoying your coffee or fruit like you used to. Stronger immunity. With fewer mouth bacteria, your immune system can focus on other tasks, making you feel more energetic. Goodbye to bad breath. Persistent halitosis often starts on the tongue. Brushing won't solve it, but tongue cleaning will. Take Linda, 67, who started tongue scraping after ignoring it for years. Within 3 months, food flavors came alive again. Her dentist even noted healthier gums and less plaque. Then there's Theodore, 71, a retired teacher who struggled with bad breath despite good brushing habits. Skeptical at first, he tried scraping. In 2 weeks, the issue vanished. He felt more comfortable socially and more confident. Tips for getting started. Sensitive gag reflex. Begin scraping from the middle and slowly go further back. See something unusual? If you spot persistent soreness, white patches, or odd colors, consult a doctor. It could signal something more serious. These small, mindful actions ripple out, transforming your health in ways you may not expect. And best of all, this is just the first of 5 key hygiene practices that could extend your life. Ready for the next one? Stay with me because this next area is even more surprising and possibly even more important to your overall health: your feet. Joints and more than 100 muscles, tendons, and ligaments reside here, about a quarter of all your body's bones. But as we age, blood flow naturally decreases, making the feet the first area to reveal issues. Swelling or chronically cold toes may signal circulation problems or heart concerns. Changes in color, redness, paleness, or texture can be early indicators of diabetes or nerve damage. Aching or burning sensations may point to neuropathy, which can affect your coordination and gait. For those with diabetes, foot care goes beyond comfort. It's key to preventing infections, ulcers, or even amputation. So, what's the right approach? Consistent daily foot care. Many believe that shower water alone gets the job done. It doesn't. You must be deliberate. Wash your feet every day with care. Use a soft cloth and mild soap to clean the tops, soles, and sides of your feet. Don't neglect between the toes. That's where bacteria and fungus thrive. Think of it like cleaning blinds. Skip the slats and grime builds up. Your toes are no different. Use warm, not hot, water. Hot water dries out the skin, increasing the risk of cracking and infection. Don't rush. Sit comfortably. A shower stool or chair can help. Once washed, your job isn't finished. What comes next matters just as much. Drying your feet, the most skipped yet vital step. Clean feet aren't enough. It's like washing dishes. Would you stack them wet? Of course not. Trapped moisture turns to mold. Feet are similar. Leave them damp, especially between toes, and you're inviting problems. Take Thomas, a 73-year-old retiree who learned the hard way. For years, he believed rinsing in the shower was enough. Then came the subtle, persistent discoloration between his toes. A doctor visit revealed what he hadn't anticipated: a fungal infection. Like many older adults, Thomas wore shoes and socks all day, a warm, moist breeding ground for fungi. His doctor warned that improper drying could spread infection and cause painful sores. The good news? Once Thomas started washing and drying his feet nightly, the infection vanished within weeks. Even better, his balance improved and the nagging foot pain disappeared. His feet felt stronger, more stable, giving him newfound independence. So what's the right way to dry your feet? Most do it wrong. Use a soft, clean towel. Have a designated foot towel ready. Dry the tops, soles, and most importantly, between the toes. Be thorough. Lift each toe and gently dab, never rub aggressively. The goal is to eliminate every trace of moisture. Never leave feet damp. Moisture between toes fosters fungal infections like athlete's foot. Once dry, your care isn't done. The last step? Moisturize, but with care. As we age, foot skin loses hydration quicker, leading to cracks and discomfort, especially in winter or arid climates. Apply a small amount of moisturizer to the tops and soles and gently massage it in to keep skin soft and prevent painful splits. But avoid lotion between the toes. Why? Moisture trapped there can unravel your entire effort, encouraging fungal overgrowth. It's a balance. Hydrate where needed, stay dry where essential. Your feet are an early warning system for your health. Beyond washing and drying, there's one final habit: daily inspection. Like warning lights on your car's dashboard, your feet can reveal early health issues. Take a moment each day to look for new spots, discoloration, redness, pale or dark patches, or soreness that lingers. Check for tiny cuts, cracks, or wounds that don't heal. Swelling, cold toes, or tingling may be early signs of serious issues like poor circulation, infection, or diabetes complications. Don't ignore them. If something feels or looks off, consult your doctor. Early detection prevents lasting damage. Your feet carry you through life. Treat them well. Now that foot hygiene is covered, let's talk about a body part most ignore, yet one that affects your whole health more than you realize: your armpits. More than sweat and smell, they're a hidden hub for immune strength. Most think of armpits as places to deodorize before leaving the house. But here's what few realize: your underarms are key players in your body's detox and defense systems. That's right, beyond being sweaty annoyances, they house lymph nodes, small but mighty filters that eliminate toxins and defend your health. Neglect them, and buildup occurs. Sweat, bacteria, and dead skin cells clog pores, causing rashes, irritation, and odors that linger despite deodorant. Over time, antiperspirant residue accumulates, trapping toxins and inflaming lymph nodes. If ignored, clogged pores can turn into infections or abscesses, issues much harder to fix than prevent. Helen Carter, a lymphatic health expert, puts it simply: your underarms are drainage systems. When clogged by product residue, bacteria, and sweat, your body can't release waste effectively. This weakens your immune defenses. So if you've relied solely on deodorant, it's time to shift your habits. How to properly cleanse your underarms? Most miss the mark. Start in the shower with warm water. It opens pores, making grime easier to remove. Use a soft cloth or sponge. This area is delicate, so don't scrub too hard. Clean in all directions. Circles first, then up and down, then side to side. Treat it like polishing fine crystal. You're removing buildup without irritation. Choose the right soap. Harsh, fragrant cleansers can disrupt your skin. Choose the right soap. Harsh, heavily scented cleansers can upset your skin's natural balance, stripping away protective oils and causing dryness or irritation. Opt instead for gentle, fragrance-free formulas designed for sensitive skin. After washing, thoroughly rinse your underarms to remove all soap residue. Leftover product can clog pores and worsen irritation. Once out of the shower, pat the area dry completely with a clean towel. Just like your feet, moisture lingering here invites bacterial growth and odor. If you use deodorant or antiperspirant, apply it only after your skin is fully dry to maximize effectiveness and minimize buildup. Finally, give your underarms a regular break from heavy products to allow the skin and lymph nodes to breathe and function optimally. Incorporate gentle exfoliation once or twice a week to remove dead skin cells and prevent clogged pores, but avoid overdoing it to prevent irritation. Proper underarm care supports your immune system and overall health. Small changes that make a big difference. So remember, clean, dry, and nurture your underarms just as diligently as your feet. Together, these overlooked areas play vital roles in your well-being and deserve daily attention. Natural balance. Instead, choose a gentle, fragrance-free cleanser to avoid irritation and rashes. Always rinse thoroughly. Any leftover soap can dry the skin, causing itching and discomfort. Continue rinsing until the water runs completely clear. Olivia, a 65-year-old retired teacher, skipped this step and dealt with years of underarm rashes. She believed it was just aging, but after switching to a mild, unscented soap and adopting a more mindful washing routine, everything changed. I used to struggle with constant irritation and bumps, she says, but once I learned to cleanse and rinse my underarms properly, it was like night and day. The problems disappeared. How to dry and care for your underarms and why it matters more than you think. Once you've properly washed and rinsed your underarms, drying them the right way is just as crucial, but often forgotten. Think about damp clothes tossed into a laundry basket. You forget about them, and soon they smell musty and breed bacteria. The same happens when moisture lingers beneath your arms after a shower. Why is this a problem? Dampness creates an ideal home for bacteria and fungi. Lingering moisture can lead to redness, irritation, and rashes. Clogged pores can cause painful bumps, ingrown hairs, and even infections. The solution? Dry gently and thoroughly. After your shower, pat your underarms dry with care. Don't rub. This can cause microteeters inviting bacteria. Use a clean, soft towel. Like your feet, sensitive areas deserve their own dedicated towel to avoid spreading bacteria. Let your underarms air out for a minute before applying deodorant. Why that brief pause helps. This moment lets your skin calm down, reducing irritation and helping your deodorant perform better. Once dry, you might notice the difference. Your underarm skin feels smoother, less irritated, and fresher. How underarm hygiene affects overall health. Here's a fascinating truth. Your armpits contain over 20 lymph nodes, working silently to filter toxins and support your immune system. Underarm hygiene isn't just about feeling clean. It's a simple but impactful way to support your body's defenses. Try this routine for just a week. You may be amazed. Smoother underarm skin, free from rough texture and clogged pores. Less redness and irritation because sweat and bacteria don't get a chance to linger. A significant drop in body odor, since removing odor-causing bacteria eliminates the source. Olivia, the retired teacher, couldn't believe the difference this small change made to her daily comfort. After years of dealing with discomfort, she finally found relief with nothing more than a tweak in her hygiene routine. Even more unexpected benefits. Some people report a surprising lift in overall well-being just by paying closer attention to underarm care. Why? Because your lymphatic system, your body's detox network, depends on open, healthy pathways to function properly. When your underarms are clogged with product buildup, sweat, and bacteria, your body works harder to flush out toxins, but better underarm care improves your natural cleansing process, leading to more energy, better circulation, and a lighter, fresher feeling overall. Breathe better, live better, the hidden power of nasal hygiene. We take almost 20,000 breaths every single day, but how often do we consider their quality? Breathing is automatic, effortless, and unconscious. But here's the truth. Most people aren't breathing as well as they could. Over time, poor breathing habits can drain your energy, disturb sleep, and even impair brain function. Your nose, nature's air filter. It's one of the body's most advanced filters, blocking dust, allergens, and harmful microbes before they reach your lungs. But, like any air filter, your nose needs upkeep too. What happens when you neglect nasal care? Tiny particles, dust, pollen, pollutants build up. Your body struggles to filter air efficiently. Airways swell, causing stuffy noses, snoring, and restless sleep. Poor nasal hygiene can even lead to frequent infections and reduced oxygen flow to the brain. Think about it. If your nose isn't working well, neither is the rest of your body. Your nose, the body's frontline defense. Respiratory expert Helen Carter puts it this way. Your nose is like a built-in security system. It filters, humidifies, and ensures you breathe in the cleanest air possible. But when it gets clogged, everything downstream suffers. As we age, our natural defenses slow down, making nasal care even more important. Not just for comfort, but for better breathing, better rest, and better health. How to properly clean your nose and why it matters. Start your day with a simple nasal rinse. A splash of warm water around your nostrils can clear out overnight dust and mucus. Use a saline spray or neti pot for a deeper clean. Saline is like a gentle shower for your nose, washing away irritants and clearing airflow. If you deal with allergies or congestion, a neti pot could be a game changer. Inhale steam to open airways. Take a warm shower or breathe in steam from a bowl of hot water. It loosens mucus and eases breathing. A few drops of eucalyptus or peppermint oil elevate the experience, soothing nasal passages and refreshing your senses. Be gentle when blowing your nose. Many people blow too forcefully, which can push mucus deeper into your sinuses. That causes pressure and irritation. The best method: gently clear one nostril at a time using a soft tissue. Always wash your hands afterward to keep germs at bay. The transformative benefits of nasal care. Paying attention to your nose can bring unexpected rewards. Clearer breathing, less congestion, and improved airflow throughout the day. Deeper, more restful sleep, fewer stuffy wake-ups, and reduced snoring. Boosted energy, more oxygen to the brain means better focus and alertness. Fewer allergy symptoms. Routine care keeps irritants from wreaking havoc. Just ask James, a 69-year-old retired construction worker. He suffered decades of chronic nasal congestion and finally found relief. I spent years thinking my stuffy nose was just part of getting older until someone told me to try a saline spray and morning steam inhalation. It was like flipping a switch. Suddenly I could breathe freely again. Then there's Bella, a 76-year-old gardening enthusiast who always woke feeling congested and sluggish. Every morning it felt like my head was packed with cotton, she said, but after making nasal care a daily habit, she started waking up refreshed instead of fogged. I never realized how much my breathing was draining my energy. Breathe easier, the simple habit that can transform your sleep and energy. If you've ever spent nights tossing and turning, waking up stuffy, and struggling to breathe clearly, you're not alone. Many blame allergies, aging, or just bad luck. But the truth is, your nighttime congestion could be entirely preventable. Take James, a 69-year-old retired construction worker who spent decades breathing in sawdust and dust on job sites. For years, he thought his constant stuffy nose was just a normal part of aging. I figured congestion was expected at my age, he admitted. But when he began waking up gasping for air several times a night, he knew something was wrong. That's when he added a simple nasal cleaning routine morning and night. It felt like flipping a switch. I could finally breathe again. I hadn't realized how much congestion was weighing me down until it was gone. James isn't alone. Bella swears by her daily saline rinse. I used to wake feeling like my head was stuffed with cotton, she said. Now, after using a saline spray, it's like a fog is lifted. I breathe easier and feel more alert. How to clear your nasal passages the right way. Keeping your nose clean is one of the easiest ways to improve breathing, sleep quality, and energy. Here's the proper method. Start your day with a quick rinse. Splash warm water around your nostrils each morning to wash away overnight dust and mucus buildup. Use a saline spray or rinse. Saline sprays act like a refreshing shower for your nose, flushing out allergens and opening your airways. If you want something stronger, try a neti pot, a small teapot-like device that uses saline to thoroughly cleanse your sinuses. First-timers describe using a neti pot as a literal breath of fresh air. Blow your nose correctly. Many people blow too hard, pinching both nostrils at once, which pushes mucus deeper into your sinuses and worsens congestion. Instead, gently blow one nostril at a time into a soft tissue, then wash your hands well to avoid spreading germs. Try steam treatments. Take a warm shower and inhale deeply to loosen mucus naturally. For a deeper cleanse, place your face over a bowl of hot water, cover your head with a towel to trap the steam, and breathe in slowly. Adding a few drops of eucalyptus or peppermint oil provides a cooling sensation that instantly opens your airways, making breathing effortless. Combat nasal dryness. As we age, the delicate skin inside the nose can dry and crack, especially in cold or dry climates. Applying a tiny amount of natural oil like coconut oil or vitamin E with a clean finger or cotton swab keeps nasal passages moist and comfortable. This simple routine takes just minutes a day but yields enormous benefits. Clearer breathing, less congestion, fewer sniffles, more restful sleep, no more waking up stuffy and drained, and better energy. More oxygen means less fatigue and brain fog, plus fewer allergy flare-ups because irritants are flushed before causing trouble. The smallest change that can make a big difference. It's surprising how something as minor as cleaning your belly button can significantly impact your overall hygiene and comfort. But it makes sense. Our bodies are complex, interconnected systems, and even small, neglected areas can ripple through our well-being. Jane, a 78-year-old retiree, never gave her belly button much thought until she noticed a faint, musty smell she couldn't place. I kept blaming my clothes, soap, or diet, she admitted. Then she added belly button cleaning to her daily routine, and the smell disappeared entirely. But that's not all. The skin around my stomach felt softer and healthier too. This is common as we age. Hormonal changes, medications, and slower skin renewal subtly affect body scent and skin health. A small, deliberate habit like this can restore freshness and prevent discomfort in ways you might never expect. When to take extra caution. Warning signs to watch for. Regular cleaning usually keeps your belly button fresh and problem-free. However, watch for unusual changes. See a doctor if you notice persistent redness or irritation. These could be early signs of infection. Unusual discharge or itching may signal bacterial or fungal issues. Persistent pain, especially if you have old piercings, is another red flag, as piercings can develop hidden infections years later. For people with diabetes or weakened immune systems, small infections can escalate rapidly if untreated, so a simple daily cleanse can be an easy yet powerful defense. You got a pierced belly button? Here's what you need to know. Even if your piercing healed years ago, it's not maintenance-free. Jewelry can trap bacteria, sweat, and dead skin cells, causing irritation or infection. The piercing hole never fully closes. It remains a small pocket for buildup. If you have a piercing, take an extra moment daily to gently clean around the jewelry with warm water and mild soap, then dry thoroughly to prevent moisture buildup. Watch for redness or sensitivity, early signs of infection or buildup. Small changes, big payoff. Who knew 5 overlooked body parts could so profoundly impact your health, hygiene, and confidence? From your tongue, feet, armpits, and nose to your belly button, these tiny, easy-to-adopt habits can reduce infections and irritation, boost circulation and immune health, and help you feel fresher, cleaner, and more energized every day. Now it's your turn. What surprised you most today? Drop a comment and tell me which habit you'll add to your routine. If you found these tips helpful, please like and subscribe for more simple, science-backed ways to live your best life. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.